we're talking about a condition that affects a lot of people.
Yeah, asthma attacks. And we all know what asthma is, but more deaths are occurring and people aren't quite aware about it, so I want to talk about what the danger signs are of asthma. So first of all, certain things that trigger off asthma, especially like humid, hot air and the pollens, anything that you can inhale that can be irritating. For example, I was at a restaurant and there was all this smoke and I couldn't breathe very well. So things that irritate the lungs can actually cause inflammation of the lungs. And that's what asthma is. It's inflammation of the airway. So everything starts constricting in and pretty soon you feel like you're breathing through a tube and it makes it very difficult to able to breathe. So look at your screen here and you can see some of the signs and symptoms. First is you're short of breath. And you just don't feel like you're passing oxygen enough because you're not. Also, wheezing is a high-pitched sound, so when you exhale, it's kind of like a hee, hee. Okay, so that's not my singing, that was an imitation of wheezing. And then also a chest tightness because your lungs actually hyperinflate, so you feel like your lungs are two big old balloons that are just about ready to explode. And coughing fits, especially you just cough, 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 and that makes it really hard to breathe. Here are some of the bad signs is that you shouldn't be waking up from asthma, but people who have uncontrolled asthma will be waking up in the middle of the night needing their rescue inhaler, which is usually albuterol. Also having increasing amount of attacks, so if you're starting to use your albuterol more than often and you start getting side effects of the inhalers, especially like your heart's racing 5,000 miles per hour all the time, that's a bad sign. If you start missing work and school, winding up in the ER all the time, and also you're just not doing the things you normally do, those are signs that your asthma is not controlled. And in those cases, what you really need to do is talk to your doctor because there are inhalers that you can use to help your breathing, including inhaled steroids as well as possibly long-acting beta agonists, and also there's Singulair, which is a pill that can help people with mild to moderate asthma. I have exercise-induced asthma, and let me tell you, sometimes once I was playing tennis and I was with all these other doctors, and no